Okay, I think that I think that's better, y'all. Maybe. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Yeah, that that live stream life. Okay, so I hope everything looks a lot better now. Although I look like I'm just kind of cut off at the. Okay, can you see me, Lala? I mean, dang. I can't even blame YouTube for that. That's just me. That is just me. Okay. All right. Okay. Welcome back. Let's try that again. All right. So, on today's live that I've already wasted your time on, I'm going to be talking about a couple new products. Two of the products are from the Crayon Case, which is a sister owned brand. Hey. And then I wanted to talk about the new Milani Screen Queen foundation. I got mine in the color Warm Almond. I did go into the Ulta store and actually swatch this and pick this one out, but I had looked online and picked out this exact same shade. So your girl getting really good on picking out her foundation shade. So all I have on my face is just my normal skincare. I don't have any type of primer or anything like that on because I just want to see what this looks like all by itself. I saw this on who had this? The Yondon. She was talking about this foundation right here. So I'm interested to see. This did cost me $14 at Ulta and it comes in 45 shades. So that's not too bad at all. I'm gonna look up some information just real quick. Okay, here's my problem with this foundation though. It's talking about the whole blue light type of thing. It says you're on the phone 24/7. We're not mad at you, but your skin might be because the blue light coming from your devices could be doing some serious damage. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think that that's a thing, but in my foundation. Whatever. Okay, whatever gets you standing out there, right, Milani? So it's fine. Now, I will also say that for Milani to be drugstore, they kind of pricey, just a little bit. I mean, they're just a little pricey. This right here again costs $14, which I guess isn't too bad when you think about it in comparison to a high-end foundation. But $14 when you can pick it up at Walmart is a bit pricey. So I do like the way they have this broken up though. They have the colors broken out into deep, medium, light, and light. So it based on which one that you think that you're in, it kind of brings up certain shades, cool, neutral, and warm undertones. So I really do like the way they have this set up. Again, mine is 420 and it is warm almond. And I mean, it looks just like my shade. I don't know if y'all can see that. It does have a nice little glass. Okay, Milani has a nice little glass bottle here. All right, I kind of like that. And I like the little top that it has here. And of course it has a pump, so that's always nice. I'm just gonna... Okay. And that's the consistency that it has right there. So not too bad. I like the foundations that are this type of consistency. Girl, who you telling? Who you telling, Lala? They really be. I ain't trying to hate on them, but they be trying to get real big in the britches. I'm gonna start with just the one pump. I did get this sponge right here from the Crayon Case, which is one of the other is the main brand I want to talk about today, but I want to get this foundation on. And this is, you get two of these for $5, and it is a nice, I mean, it's a little, I'm jumping all over the place. Let me stick to it. We'll talk about this sponge in just a second, but this is part of the purchase that I got from the Crayon Case. For those who just came in, here is the Milani Screen Queen new foundation in 420 Warm Almond. All right. I don't have anything on my face. Like I don't have a primer or anything. And I am one of those people who lives by a primer. But just to try to let you see what this can do all by itself, I don't have anything on. And that looks like, it honestly, just looking at it on the skin, looks exactly like my normal color would be. Oh, that's a nice little sponge. It's got like a weird little smell. But this sponge is nice. It's real nice. It bounces real nice. I don't mind a denser sponge. I don't mind a sponge that makes me feel like I'm getting smacked around just a little bit. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't mind it at all. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Try to get up close so y'all can see. That's what that side. I don't even know. Now, it does say this is a luminous natural skin finish and it's buildable light to medium coverage. Okay, there you go. And it does say that it's long wear. I like this. The reason why I wanted to try this out is because it says it's luminous and it's got a natural skin finish. I think so too, Lala. I think this is a really good color choice. I'm not too sure how I feel about the coverage though. I mean, I feel like this is almost puts me in the mindset of the ColourPop tinted moisturizer that I just did. And again, I am using a sponge, so we know that the sponge is gonna shear it out just a little bit. But I agree, I do think this is a good color match. And yeah, it does have, it almost has like a crayon type of smell. That's just the way I would say. I don't think it's an intentional smell, but it does feel really, really nice. Really nice on the skin. Can y'all see that? That's nice. Okay, all right, I got you. All right, we'll try that then. That's fair. That's definitely fair. So I'm gonna go in with another pump and just to kind of finish, put it on this side. But real again, I want you to be able to see this has just kind of a pump, and then this side doesn't have anything. Which I mean, it does feel really, really nice. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Did I bring a brush? I did not bring a brush, Lala. See, you making me. Yo, hold on. It's Lala's fault. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right. So I do have a brush. This is the Mary Kay liquid foundation brush. No, that's a good point. No, I appreciate it, girl. I appreciate it. That's a good point. This has a nice angle and it's densely packed. It does put you in the mindset of the e.l.f. Brush. It's a flat brush as well, but I really like this one because I like how densely packed it is, but it does have a nice angle and it has some nice movement to it. So I'm going to go here. Here's another pump, and I'm going to use it on this side of the face so that you'll be able to see what it looks like. So again, this is one pump with the sponge, and I'm going to do this pump over here with this brush. I do like the shade match. I agree. I agree. And it feels really light too. So I agree with that statement. If this was something that you just kind of wanted to use and just kind of put on, I think this is very nice. For some reason, that second pump seemed like it went a little bit further than the first pump. Oh man, that feels okay, Milani. Oh, look at that. You can already tell the difference in the coverage with the brush over the sponge. Look at that. Dang, that's a huge difference. I mean, normally you're used to seeing a little bit more coverage whenever you use a brush over a sponge, but y'all, whew, that's a whole lot. My bad, that's a whole lot of difference right there. Do y'all see that? Ooh. I mean, that is a whole lot more coverage right there. Wow. I mean, it's definitely still a light coverage, but the difference, and you can see a lot more of that yellow on this side too with the brush. Oh wow, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Okay. Well, you can automatically tell that you already have some versatility just with the different tools that you use with this. I just feel like that pump over here just went a long way. And look at that. Can y'all see? Can y'all see that? And it feels really, really nice on the skin. Like this feels so lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel masky. Like it feels really, really nice. Okay, Milani. Okay. Whew. Okay. Y'all see that? So again, one pump sponge, one pump brush. Huh. Oh man. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I'm trying to get y'all a close up look because I did not put any primer or anything on. Literally, I didn't put any primer or anything. This is just with the skincare. And I'm gonna be honest with you, your girl, is it Smira? Hey, Smira. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. Wow. But I can't be hating on the sponge side either, though, because again, if you were just looking for something that you just wanted to put on real quick, I mean, that's still, I like how it evens out the skin tone, but you can still see a little bit of my issues coming through, but it's not a bad come through. I think it's just a nice, but yeah, FYI, just grab that brush if you needed something a little extra nice. It feels so nice. I will say though, over here on the brush side, it feels a little bit heavier. Like I'm just gonna be honest. Like over here, um, it feels like I have foundation on the skin. Where over here, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like I have anything else on my skin at all. So that is something that you're gonna be giving up with if you do um, use a sponge. Yeah, yeah, I can see why you would want to use a sponge though. So thank you for that, Lala, because that's a good point. I can see how it again, it depends on what you want to give up. If you want to get a little bit more coverage, but you want a little bit of heavier feel, you want to go in with that brush. But if you don't mind just a little bit of even skin tone and you want to, you want to keep that lightweight, then the sponge is definitely the way to go. But I think both sides look good, but yeah. Mm, true. True. Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely could. And it definitely does help, but you're just gonna feel just a little bit more on this side with the brush. But again, I'm mad at it. It's still not bad at all. Very, very nice. So this is just my first impression of it. Again, I don't know. I would give it a little bit of a luminous. I mean, maybe luminous is being a little extra. Maybe more of a natural finish is what I would give it because y'all know these ring lights be making everything look real glowy. But I would say even just looking at my skin, it does have a little bit of it has a little bit of a radiance is just giving it too much, but I can definitely see a little bit of a dew maybe. So I do like that because your girl, I mean, I used to be all about that matte bat, but not anymore, y'all. Like for real, this is my type of finish right here. I'm trying to look in all the areas where I fail to notice things sometimes. Like whenever you're doing a wear test and you're in front of the camera, you put stuff on, and then later on you're like, oh, I should have looked here and I should have looked there. So I'm trying to look in all the areas that would normally give me some issues. And I will say, y'all, it looks like it's not sitting on top of the skin. Like this is it's sitting very nicely. Okay. That's nice. And even on this, I know y'all, I really, really like this side. I'm sorry, y'all. I really, really like this side a lot better. And I know this is definitely not what you want to reach for, like, if you want something a little bit more heavier coverage, but this side over here just looks like my skin. I really like that. Huh. Now you can You can definitely see all your girl stuff, but it still looks really, really good. I really, really like that. It says that, let's see, it says it's luminous, natural skin finish, it's buildable light to medium coverage, and it says it's long wear, and it's boasting that whole blue light, whatever, something about the screen and stuff like that. So I will say, just really just putting it on, first impression, I will give it the luminous, I will give it the natural skin finish. I'm feeling this finish. Buildable, all right, let's see if it's buildable here. I'm gonna see if you can build it a little bit more. One more pump. I'm going back over here on the side where I just did the sponge, and we're just gonna see what we can do here. I will definitely be doing a full review on this with a wear test, and I'm gonna do it like I did last time, where one of the wear tests was just the foundation by itself, so it didn't have any type of primer or anything. And then I'm also going to show what it looks like if you were someone like me who needs to powder stuff. Oh, y'all. Okay, Milani. Oh, what in the... Milani. I mean, did y'all see that? Wow. That just... I do not want to be impressed with a $15 drugstore foundation, but y'all, ooh, y'all see how that just built up and blended in like seamlessly? Like you can barely even tell now the difference in the brush and the sponge side. Lydia, I know what you're talking about. I've been watching your videos, girl. I told you I've been binge watching you, and I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but this, I feel like you could do some concealing, maybe go in with 2 layers on this and be good to go. I am curious about the wear though, because I'm already seeing all this luminosity, and for all of my real world early skin girls out there, y'all know, like when you start here, this is not the best place to start, especially on a regular day, but yeah. And again, that is with no primer. That's just literally with just skincare on. I cannot wait to see how this wears on a full day. Oh man, that's really nice. I cannot wait to see what that looks like. All right, so definitely stay tuned because I will be doing a full wear test on that one. Man, it's already been 20 minutes. I am slow. Okay, so the main thing that I want to, again, that is the Milani Screen Queen Foundation in 420, and this is Warm Almond. Now, the main product I want to talk about today is from the Crayon Case. Have any of y'all ever tried anything from the Crayon Case? I wanted to try her out because it's a sister-owned brand, and for February on my channel, I try to do a lot with sister-owned brands anyways, because your girl loves a sister-owned brand, but in February, I am going to try to make sure I really put a focus on sister-owned brands. So that's why I wanted to pick up a couple things from the Crayon Case and just kind of go ahead and get some stuff in my collection. Well, thank you, girl. I think so, too. I'm telling y'all. I feel like Milani is one of those brands that you just like, they're easy to let slip off the radar. But when they come back on, they come back on. I just feel like that's Milani. They're not a terrible brand. They just don't stay top of mind. But anyway, so let's talk about this. This is the Contourzition Notebook. So for those of you who don't know, the Crayon Case is a makeup brand, and all of their products are centered around like notebooks and crayons and pencil sharpeners, all about that school theme. I agree. Lynette, I agree with you. I was just saying, you know, Milani, they try to be real big for their britches. They do. And that's why it's probably because they fall right in the middle. You can't really place them anywhere. It's just like they're in the drugstore, but they be trying to push them high-end prices. So I think that's why they fall off a lot of times. But when they come out with these products every now and then, they be impressing me. I'm just saying, they be impressing me. I'm really liking this foundation. I can't wait to see how it wears. So this is the Contourzition Notebook, and this right here comes with the different contour and bronzing shades. Now, they have a lot of eyeshadows and things like that, but y'all know I'm trying to get into more eyeshadow, and watching Lynette and Lala and all y'all, like y'all been really getting me into eyeshadow way more than I ever was. I am a complexion junkie type of person. Like any type of collection is just like, hey Rhea, hey girl. It's actually powder, and it's really small. I wish y'all could see in comparison. Like it's not a big book at all. It's really small. But I will say I do like a little a lot of times I find palettes like this a little bit wasteful because most times you're not going to be using all the colors in here. But I do feel like if you're trying to find a new shade, or if you're trying to figure out, you're trying to choose amongst some colors, I do like things like this because they do give you the opportunity to try a bunch of different stuff. And then once you land on your shade, then you can go with that one. But a lot of times I feel like this is just a little wasteful because you rarely use everything that's in here. But this is their contour little book here, and I don't know if you guys can see. There's only one shade of it, and I don't know, guys. I just don't think this is really. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know. I just don't know if I feel like this is about to reach across a whole bunch of um, different skin tones. I don't know. Okay, so you've got this color right here, which is almost like this pinky shimmer shade. And I know, Lala, I know, that's what I'm saying, girl. This one right here is a gold. This one is Trophy. This is that typical gold color there. This one right here is Ross. This one right here is Bricky. This one right here is Raven. And this one right here is Bobby. And I'm just looking at these colors, and even, I don't know, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, Rhea, like okay, okay. All right. So now I don't want to set this foundation because I really want to see what it has to do, even though it's like 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to try to do a prayer test anyways. I'm so ridiculous. But I do want to give these powders a fair shot. So I think what I'm going to do is really just lightly powder over the areas that I'm going to put this. I mean, again, y'all, look, let me just put this on the floor. Let me just set this. So I'm going to use this LC setting powder. Have y'all seen, what do y'all think about? I'm not here to talk about LC Cosmetics, but I got this off of Ulta. Finally, this was on sale maybe a couple months ago, and I ended up getting this for half off. This is the setting powder, comes in a couple different colors. I ended up getting the tan. Y'all, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know how I feel about it as far as actually setting my face, but it's pretty. For real pretty. So I'm just going to take this Sonia G brush, and I'm just swirling it all in. And I'm just going to set just these areas. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I just love how there's all those different shades in there, and you can swirl it together. And actually, when I want to, I can just concentrate on this color right here and put it in the crease. It's so pretty. I don't know how I feel about if it sets or not, but it's really pretty. All right, so let's go back to this palette. So I'm going to use my Sonia G Cheek Pro, this brush right here. It's fluffy, but it's kind of dense. It's really just a multitasking brush. Kelsey Brianna J uses the sponge from Elsie, and it's big and black, and it's got that pointed tip. So she was the first person I ever saw use anything with Elsie. Then I ended up getting that mauve palette. I have a video here on my channel. I used the mauve palette by them. I ended up getting that in my BeautyCon bag, and that was Elsie, and I really, really like that palette. So I was just kind of curious to try some other products from them. So I really like that setting powder, but they also on the pricey side. Everybody pricey. Everybody pricey. Okay, so, I mean, so really, you guys, it's just this color. And I'm not even trying to be phony. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not even considered a dark diva. So, Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Bobby right here on my Sonia G. And we're just gonna okay. Okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Lynette. That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying not to be that girl because I don't like to be talking junk about sister home brands because there's only, I mean, you know what I mean? But I gotta say, y'all, like, nobody would be able to use it, Rhea. Nobody, girl. Maybe Lala. Like, that's it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, and I mean, and she, the owner, she's a dark girl now. She got some melanin to her skin. So I'm just like, yeah, I agree too. I agree. I'm because I have a strong warm undertone even when I'm talking about my contour. I do like to use something just a little bit warmer. I agree. I agree. It's just a little bit too cool for my skin. It is pretty and it did go on nice, but it's just not for me, which again goes back to the fact of how many people gonna be able to use this. I mean, it does look nice, Lala. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, I look like for real, don't I? I don't know, y'all. Like, it is. You know what? Let me stop that. Okay. For what it is and the color that it is, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It went on smoothly. It blended out quite nicely, and it does feel nice on the skin. So let me first do that. Stop throwing so much shade, right? Because I can be that girl. Um, so it's a very pretty color. It really is. But I now have a palette that has a bunch of additional shades that I can do nothing. I mean, I can't do anything with whatsoever. This color, you guys can't really see it. And I will say it is showing up just a slight bit paler on the screen than it actually is in real life. It is just a little bit more, but it's just a little bit more. I mean, I know Lala, mine and yours, and that's about it. That's the only people who can use this. Um, let's see. You know what? Let's do this though. Let's do this. Let's do this because we're gonna find something else to do with this, right? I'm gonna take this trophy color. Ooh, ooh, that's pretty. We were on the same page, M. Turner. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I'm about to find use for this. No, it's just this one. It's just the one palette. I agree. I mean, it's popping. I ain't even gonna hate on it. It's popping. Whew. That is really pretty. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Where's my little mirror? Okay, yeah, that is really pretty. Let's see what I already know this pink me shade is not going to be as pretty on the lid as this one is. I don't like these colors on my skin anyways. I'm just a bit too warm tone for pinky shades, but you know what? We just trying to see. So I'm going to try this shade right here on the lid as well just to see what we could do. I don't You might could highlight with it. If you're someone who knows your highlight shade, I'm not a highlighter person just because I have all this oil on my skin anyways. So by the end of the day, the natural glow is peeking through. Yeah, that's pretty, but I mean, it's not for me. But if you like these pinky shades, I just don't. I have just learned this is not a colored tone that I like on me. Like I've just learned that, you know what I mean? Like you just get to the point where you're like, pretty or not, this is just not my tone, and that's just what I would have to say about this. This pink color is not. But if you were looking for some other uses, the crayon case. Here it is, Lala. Ooh, here it is. The crayon. the Crayon Case. I usually hear about this on Instagram. That's where I've heard about this brand. I haven't heard a lot on YouTube, but mainly just on Instagram. That's not bad, y'all. It is really pretty. Let me give it some credit to that. Let's see. Let me take... I mean, I didn't bring the eye brushes because I didn't think we was about to do an eye look. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to... I mean, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. We're going to take this this color right here just to see what it can do. I'm just going to use my finger because I didn't bring my brushes. We about to get real. Okay, that's pretty. It is. I mean, it is. M. Turner, I agree. It is pretty too. It's just not my shade, but it is pretty. But I'm gonna tell you what though, this color right here, if I had a brush, I'm going to town with it because it's one of those. It's just that pretty brown that doesn't really darken anything, but it's blending out the look. That's really pretty. Okay, and that's just with my fingers, so okay. All right, we're just gonna come over here. Ooh, okay. That's a pretty brown. That's a really pretty brown. Okay, that's really pretty. That is definitely, that almost reminds me of Lynette's, what's that NYX shade that you use? Blame It on Midnight. It's just that brown that's just pretty. It just blends everything out. That's what I'm gonna give this right here. That's what I'm gonna give it right here. Yeah, it's just that pretty, just that pretty brown. Okay, that's pretty in your eyes, but I mean, okay, so all right. I also got, let me just come back to that. I also got this brow pomade from them, and it's in the color ebony. I'm telling you what, y'all. Like I have, I'm just saying. That's a 4 deep girl. Lynette, look, I'm already between you, Lala, Lori, Camille. Like y'all, I can't. What did Lala say? I got so many influences now. Thank you, girl. Perfectly said. It is disappointing, and I didn't buy it to use it as an eyeshadow palette. All I'm saying is, this is what I would expect from like it cosmetics or like who's somebody else who don't seem to Charlotte Tilbury. Like I'm, you know, what I'm talking about them brands that think we still all fit in light, medium, deep. Like I'm, and okay. All right. But on another note, this Milani foundation is looking just really, really, really pretty. So that's definitely a plus in all this. Oh yes, sorry. I do have the brow pomade on. I'm wearing it today. Yeah, it's they have multiple colors, and this one, ebony, is normally always my shade. You know what I'm talking about, Lynette. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I call out Charlotte, right? But I'm gonna keep trying this again. I'm trying to really test out some other sister-owned brands. You know, really kind of reach out there because I'm a sister-owned brand, so I want to support other sister-owned brands because I know we got some good ones out there that are not talked about. So I really wanted to pick up some things from the Crayon Case. I do plan on doing more like a full review, wear test, that kind of thing in February when I showcase them in one of my videos. So definitely stay tuned for more information on that one. First impressions though. Okay. Um yeah, but the Milani foundation, Milani foundation is really nice too. I will definitely be doing a full wear test again, like I did in my last one. Show you what it looks like just on its own with no additional help, and then for my oily skin divas, show it with the primer and show it set and everything like that, and just kind of see if that changes up the wear test of it all. So that's all I got, ladies, and I appreciate you writing that out with me. I don't know what to say about that one. Um, yes, M. Turner. You know what? Yes, 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 yes. Lynette, I have seen, was it Bridget that had the Give Me Glow? Was it Bridget? Or is it Lori? I think a couple of the ladies I've seen have tried that NYX and they really liked it. Because again, y'all, I'm all about, if I can bring some radiance without looking oily, then I'm all about that life, especially with just all this other stuff that's going on. So I really do want to try that one out. I'll probably pick that one up next, but definitely stay tuned for the Milani full wear test. Stay tuned for some more information on the crayon case. See, that's how I feel about those situations. Yes, I definitely will. I'm going to give you a wear test on this one. Which one, Lala? Which Urban Decay powder? I know you ain't talking about my all-nighter. Because you know I love that one. I'm with you. Just, you know what? Smear, we just gonna give it a little bit. We're gonna give it a little bit more time. Oh, the one that you just hauled, the thin one. Well, you didn't have no powder in there. That's why. There was no, that's another one that reminded me of the Charlotte Tilbury as well. There was just, I mean, when you held that up to see the little difference, I was like, I think Lynette mentioned this on her channel too. Like, y'all, I mean, at some point, I'm just gonna have to stop buying because you're not giving me any products. Like, I mean, I don't mind spending the coin, but I'm gonna need to look and I'm gonna need to be able to see that I'm gonna be able to wear this more than one time. And that powder, Lala. It was. I mean, I was. All right. See, I'm not even trying to. You know what? Thank y'all for joining me. I apologize. Hopefully, though, if this was something you were interested in, now you got a little taste of it. I'll come back with some more information, some full reviews. But I appreciate y'all joining me for the first impressions. And y'all definitely stay tuned. Have a good Saturday. Have a good weekend. And thank y'all for joining. Bye, ladies. You welcome.